So, today, we're going to take a look at Brush Burial Gutter World. It's a game that just came out yesterday. I've been anticipating it for a while. Probably one of the weirdest games that I'm going to be showing off on this channel, and one that I do really want to cover for the main channel as well. Let me know what you think on that front. But before we get into any of that, if you're new here or you haven't already, do us a favor and check out the main channel, because that's where all of my really, really good stuff is. It's highly voice acted, edited. I find good games and I make you laugh doing it. That's how this channel works. They're only 5 minutes long, and I really want the channel to get big, so please go check that out first or something. It's more worth your time over here at Cleverly Stupid than it is in the CleverlyDumpCast, because this is just bonus stuff, seriously. But yeah, if you prefer to stick around here, that's okay as well. Just stick us in the background, second monitor, whatever, or if you wish, yeah, you can watch this as well. It's, I'll try and make it entertaining. I'll try. This is just where I voice my thoughts on games that I want to make a Cleverly Stupid Presents video out of, so, yeah. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to switch that on. So things have been a little bit in a jumble for me the past few weeks. I tried to make quite a few videos for the second channel here, but things were just going wrong. It's been a bit of a difficult few weeks for me, actually. But since this game came out and since it's new and all that, I thought, well, you know what? Let's just do things how we used to. Let's just pull up a good game that just came out that really intrigues me, and we'll talk about it. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. It'll be fine. So, Brush Burial. This is like a sequel. This is a sequel to a game that came before it, basically. I took a look at it, and it was alright. It was alright. Definitely like one of them foundation setting games, but for the most part, it wasn't quite there for me. Until this one came out. I tried the demo for it, and this is a game that has definitely unlocked something in me that I didn't realize I had. I have no idea what showing this game off is going to say about me. But in my attempts to defend myself just a little bit at least, this game is very similar to the likes of Dishonored. It's very... What's that genre called? What's it called? It's very... What's that genre called? I keep forgetting the name of it. It's immersive sim. That's what this game is. It's a very good immersive sim as well. Very similar to the likes of Cruelty Squad, Dishonored, like I said before. Probably a bit of Deus Ex. It reminds me a bit of Vampire the Masquerade as well. It's not a vampire game, but it's got those vampire vibes, and you'll see why. So I've complete one level in this, and I love it. I love the level design already. I can tell that this one's going to be good. The writing, or presentation of the story is fine. It's text bubbles and all that. Though I do kind of appreciate these two characters. So we're playing as this guy's girlfriend, basically. It's very vampire-esque. It's very... But I think the dynamic between these two characters works. They are an intimate relationship, and they do, like, illegal contracts together and things like that. Although the character that we're playing as is the one that does all the heavy lifting, so, you know. Because I'm not too sure how progressing the story works yet. From what I can tell, you get your main contracts to do in the game, and then your side contracts, which are like their own levels, right? But yeah, we'll see. I don't know how many levels are in this game. It probably doesn't need a lot of levels though, because the replay value for at least the one that I played is immense. It's great. There's so many ways to beat levels in this. That's why it's an immersive sims. Immersive sims are great for that. So let's say if I can showcase what it is. So every level basically is kill a target mission, kind of like Hitman. The bottom right shows us what the guy we're looking for looks like. And it's up to us to figure out where he is and how we're going to take him out that way. There's a focus on stealth in this game. Big focus on stealth in this game. Hold on. This did not go correct. I'm just gonna... Can I just restart? And there's a lot of you die in this game. I like the simplicity of your character's rules, their mechanics. I like the health system and the consumable system as well. But more importantly, this is a game that does one of my favorite things in computer games, and that is takedown systems, man. And the takedowns in this game are very deliberate, bro. You gotta see half of the animations that are done for this. It is the thing that kind of made me go, huh. Because I'm not usually... So, the thing is, I'm not usually the biggest fan of lewd games. Specifically games like, I don't know, like your anime games with explicitly designed female characters that are just there for the sake of it. This game is at least very honest about what it wants to be, but not only that, it carries it across in a very good way. It's not being a gimmick about it, it's being a vibe about it. The character you play as uses feminine techniques that kind of make sense as the assassin that you play as, basically. And I don't know how I'm going to showcase this very well, because I have no idea what I'm doing in this mission. Right, so I'll just start by like looking around and sneaking about and blah blah blah. I'll pickpocket a key off of this guy. And... So why is it that they keep noticing? You know what? Yeah, no. Nah. We'll go do the mission that I was doing, because at least then I can showcase this easier. I also like what is essentially like your main menu. It's like a little hub area. I love stuff like that. It breathes more life into your game. So this is the first mission, which again is just the same premise. There's a guy that we're looking for, and we have to go take him out. You are rewarded more if you can beat them, if you can take the guy out without alarming the NPCs. And what was it? So what are these three things that are at the top of the top of the screen here? So grace, if you remain unseen and unheard, or basically what it means by that is you don't trigger any alerts or anything like that, because there's like public areas where you're allowed to be around and stuff like that. If you can beat the level without using weapons, and you just use like your tail and takedowns and all that kind of stuff, and then if you basically, I think mercy is as long as you're only taking out enemies or something, but at least definitely if you just take out the main target. But I'm going to test that right now, because naturally we're not going to go for any of this fancy pacifist runs or anything like that. I'm going to showcase what this game can do. And the thing that I figured out about doing this level was to start by going this way. Now, this is just my way of doing it. There's many ways to figure out how you want to do this game. But yes, the main selling point for this game, I think, is just the takedown animations, man. It's definitely what just caught a lot of people's attention, including myself. You get to break people's necks with your crotch, and that is wild to me. I never seen nothing like that in the game before. It stands out. Oh, how it stands out. And again, I don't know what that says about me. I don't know if this is just me revealing too much or something, but I'm sorry. This is just too cool. This is kind of what I've really wanted vampire games to be. Because I know that one game came out recently. What is it, like? Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 came out recently. And I'm not happy with that. It's boring to me. We'll explore that maybe a little bit later. But basically, in these levels, there are many things that you can take advantage of if you use exploration. So you can speak to NPCs. For example, we've got a bouncer out here, and he won't let you in this building. If you go in there, you'll be attacked by all the guards and stuff like that. But if you speak to the bouncer, so he doesn't want us here, we're there telling him that we want in. He's asking if we have a pass. In this case, it's like a medallion thing. Now, initially, you wouldn't really have this on hand, unless you knew beforehand. Or rather, you can go look around to see what it is. So that guard that I took out earlier had one. So where did I put it? There's like a pocket system in here as well that I've bound to hotkeys. So where did I put it? Where did I put it? There we go. So there's this, like, medallion here that you can find here and there throughout the level that mainly the guards are carrying. And if you take one of those guys out and take the medallion off of them, you can show that to the bouncer here, and he'll let you in, basically. And that allows you to get an extra layer into, or it brings you an extra step towards the target in a way that makes the job a little easier for yourself. You don't have to sneak around all the time if you poke around and see what little loopholes there are in each level, from what I understand. So, I don't... Oh gosh, shall I just... Yeah, I'll just... So, let's say this door here, you're not allowed in there. You're not. And it always lets you know at the bottom of the screen. Whenever you go here, it'll tell you you're trespassing, and it does like the Hitman thing where NPCs get a little bit jerky whenever you're in these areas. Plus, the door is locked. So I could either go find a blue key, which I don't know if I actually have right now. No, I've got a red key. A red key. And if I could find a blue key somewhere, and one of many ways in which I figured out how to do that is if you speak to like all the folk here in the bar, you'll find this one. I don't know what she is, like a sheep woman or something. But basically, if you have a conversation with her, she will offer you a blue key if you can get her a bottle of beer. So, I've got a bit of money on me right now. I think I've got like 60 coins or something. A bottle of beer costs 5. If I could still even nick a bottle of beer somewhere, but just not here, because people would be like, "Oi, that's stealing," and attack you. So I could just do it the legal way and buy some grog, and bring it over to woman. And there we go. We're allowed to take this key now. And then, Bob's your uncle. If we sneak in there without anyone noticing, we're now a step even closer. And then so on and so forth. Now, there's so many possibilities. That's just one possibility. One other possibility that I saw earlier, because you would have noticed how I basically, let's see if I can pocket this away. That's what I got. Yeah, no, put that away. Yeah, let's put that in that pocket. I can go in that pocket. Let's say I committed to this sort of thing that I was doing. So I took out the gag, took his medallion, but then you'll notice how I checked in this dumpster and pulled a key out of here. That's a dead man's key. So one thing that I figured out, and it's so fun to figure these things out as well, because it's not difficult to poke around. And it also plays off very nicely with the fact that this game does not let you save throughout missions. Missions can be done actually pretty quick if you know what to do. And the build up to that is just trial and error. Figuring out what you can do and learning all of this stuff is not only quick, but it's kind of fun as well. So I remember when I was poking around, getting around in the levels is so cool as well, because you can use your tail kind of like a grapple hook. There was this apartment here that was empty, and you can find some additional things to use your van. Like, oh, there's some money here. I think I might rob this place. Oh, there's like, nah, it's all empty anyway. Empty booze. I think there's like another thing as well. I can't remember what. I think it was just the cash. Nah, there's also this, which this is really good, because whenever you find consumable items, if you look at the little face at the bottom of the screen here, you'll notice that when I consume things, the eyes start to glow. And what that basically means is, like, the more of your, like, spider eyes that are glowing, it's like the faster that you move and the faster that your takedown animations play out. It's an advantage, but then you've got this other mechanic where you can slow down time. You can slow down time for as long as you want. The catch is, it consumes up your speed, so if you're full of speed, you kind of want to use your focus less. But not only that, you can use it as much as you want, so if you had no, like, speed points, use it to your heart's content. The only catch is, if you take a hit, you lose focus, so everything speeds up to real time again. So if you're in a very tight situation, you basically either have to be cracked at the combat in this game, or you really want to retreat, because dying is easy. You will die quick. You will die a lot in this game, but that's the point. Dying in this game is brilliant, because it sets you back to the beginning and forces you not just to do it all again, but it pushes your mind to go, I wonder what other things I can try. And when you try all these different things, you will learn, for example, this key that I was talking about, the dead man's key, can be used to unlock this door, like so. So then I can gain access through this building in a different way. And they all provide their own different advantages. I love this game already. I miss immersive sims. I've always wanted another game just like Dishonored, where it's not only like all the different possibilities, but also the emphasis on takedowns and movement. I love stuff like this. I love stuff like this. And then on top of that, I think the whole, like, it's not a vampire game, but it might as well be, because you feel like you're just a vampire-esque type creature. There's also another way in which that is emphasized is through the focus ability as well, because not only can you slow down time, you can also see through walls while you slow down time. So you can see the shapes of keys. You can see like these pinkish red things above me. Those are people. You can see people's hearts. And hearts are also a weak point because headshots don't work in this game. It's heart shots. And I love that. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. Here's another thing. So once again, this grate here, I can't open it right now. You need a toolbox to do that. A toolbox is kind of like this universal key for vents and things like that. Now I don't have one. So maybe I'd be like, oh, well, maybe I'll try and figure out where one is. There ain't much around me right now, and that's okay. You just explore a bit more. And the reason why that's not really all that painful is, once again, because you move so quick in this game. You can get to places very fast. Once you figure things out in a level, it's not hard to do it all over again when you have to begin from the start. So this is a bit what the combat is like. It's not like hand-to-hand combat. The basic idea is to stun enemies. Oh gosh, I'm likely gonna die. Is to stun enemies so you can take them down. And then you can use their weapons to kill people a little faster. But every weapon has a limit to how much you can use it. On the bottom left corner, you'll see the number 2 next to this great sword that I'm using, which means you can only hit people twice with it before it breaks. And it's that sort of thing that makes the combat kind of very focused on adapting to the situation. So I'm going to see if I can do this. I don't know if I can, but... oh, I guess I can. There we go. That's the gist of what the combat is like, and it's really good, because it's different. We don't get enough games that just do things different. I can imagine a lot of people complaining about a combat system like this, simply because you can't just go up and punch people, you can't just parry things or anything like that. But I think what those people aren't going to realize is your biggest strength comes from your movement and your focus ability. Because you can also throw weapons at people. It's very Hotline Miami in that sense, and maybe that's why I love it so much. You can also pick up firearms. Most firearms only have a bullet in them. But if you can find a box of ammo, you can reload them and fire them as much as... you can fire them as many times as there are bullets in whatever ammo boxes you find, as long as you have the pocket space for them. Because on the top of the screen here, the inventory system, I mean, it's not particularly different or anything like that. It is just, you have 2 slots for big items, so that being weapons and toolboxes and anything else that might require basically 2 hands to use or something like that. But then you've got, what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got 8 other pockets for things like keys, consumables, random throwable items, medallions, healing items, blah, blah, blah. And I think the main thing that I find unique about it is just because of like this funky little pocket system. So any weapon that you pick up, your hands are full. You can't just switch out items just like that. You either need to put what you're carrying down or put it in a pocket. Let's see if we can do that now. Yeah, so there we go. I just put that in my second slot because that's where weapons can go. And that's what allows me to pick up anything else because my hands are empty. Put that down. If I can. Oh, there we go. I keep forgetting my buttons. And then little items like this, so in this case like the medallion, I don't need that right now because I already got into the bar with consent, basically. So I don't need the medallion again, or at least as far as I'm aware, I don't need it again. But that's just through learning the level and figuring out what you can use certain keys for. And it all comes to, managing how much space you have. So in this case, I could put the thing away in my pocket in this pocket, or I could put it in the number 4 pocket, the number 5 pocket, whatever. As long as I got the space, that's kind of how it works. And I'm not usually the biggest fan of inventory management, but there is like a neat little interaction thing that I do enjoy about it. But it's not so bad. It makes me feel more involved. This game makes you feel very involved. Right, so now that I've cleared out this hallway, initially I'll probably be granted access to that vent up there, or let's see. Because a lot of these doors are fake, aren't they? Yeah. Depending on the patterns on the doors, depends on whether you can interact with them or not. But I suppose I'll just continue upstairs and see what more we can find. Oh, son of a bitch. Let's see then. No, I need the apartment key because it's blue. Doors are all color-coded as well, so it's not too difficult to tell what keys can interact with what. I think this is where I can gain access to a secret weapon as well. Because that's the thing. There's so many... there's so many things, bro. So let's see, maybe if I trip that wire here, because sometimes there's traps and things in levels. I think if you enter this room through the main door, you trigger a turret over there and make the job a little difficult for yourself. But if you get in an alternative way, you can just find an alternate way. And then, look at this, I found a toolbox, finally, because that's what I was looking for. And this isn't the only place you can find it either. That's the point. That is the point in this game. It is not difficult to use your initiative in this game and come up with your own path to an end means, if that makes sense. So let's see. I don't really need this rifle, so I'll take this and place that in my pocket. I usually like to keep a toolbox on me because there's a lot of vents in this level, or maybe this game as a whole. The toolbox is handy in that sense. There's things like white gems that have their own properties. You can either consume them and gain full health and full mobility, or if you keep it on hand, if you die, they're basically extra lives. It's so good. I don't want to give away too much about this game, but I think if I bring up at least a few things, it will definitely get the idea across of how vast the mission design is. Let's see, coffin nails. Shall I bring a gun with me? Is that... Yeah, because I think... I could be wrong, but I think this is a gun with a silencer on it or something. Let's see. If I put that away and then leave that behind, I'll bring this guy with me. And then what kind of ammo does it use? Is it coffin nails? Yeah, coffin nails. Nothing is ever just flat out explained to you in this game as well. It is all for you to figure out yourself. It will teach you the basics, but this is a game that really wants you to figure out yourself. It does not hold your hand. It treats you like you have a brain. And even better than that, it doesn't make it a painful experience. Because I've played some games where you're supposed to figure everything out yourself, and the experience of doing that is just a little bit of a headache. Here it's not, because everything is so nicely paced. It's so quick. It's responsive. It's tactile. It's fluid. Even though there are some janky moments like climbing stairs and your screen judders and things like that. But but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Oh, fuck. You know what I mean, okay? Oh, wait, no, I got the key for that, don't I? There we go. That's it. I kind of like that you've got to pull the keys out yourself as well in order to... Because, again, it really gets you involved. It's very interactive. Right, let's take that guy out. Right, we're in a spot of bother, but maybe I can get out of it. If I use my new gun and show off what gunplay is like. Because that's the other kind of fun thing as well. The other interactive thing. When you fire a gun, you got to manually reload it yourself. Like, basically, there's a button to fire and a button to reload. Let's see then. Ooh, what a shot. That'll do. And I only took a point of damage from all that as well. Very good. I always appreciate games that just have you managing a lot of things yourself. I don't mind when when games do the opposite, and it's like your player character kind of does things for you. But there is a place for things like this as well. That's the important thing. It's the beauty of computer games as a whole. I think a lot of games have fallen into a bit of a rut of doing the same things over and over again. And it misses the point of what games can do, man. Like, I know people who think the extent of a computer game is the experiences they've had, that being Fortnite, Call of Duty, Marvel Rivals, that kind of stuff. I know a lot of people who think games are strictly, like, just online multiplayer competition games, and anything that came before that was just like Super Mario or something. I'm disappointed by it. It lets me down, I'm not gonna lie. And then sometimes gaining access to rooms is a lot simpler than it appears, because naturally you'll think, oh, I'll need to find a green key. And there is a green key in the level. But sometimes, if you just do a little poking around, ooh, gold, ooh, rich, money, things like that, you can just crouch jump into this little gap, and there you go. And just like that, we've got I think this is like a burst gun rifle thing, so I don't got a lot of room on me right now, but I would love to swap it out for this. So there we go, we got that. I'll put that in the pocket, get rid of all this ammo for it. That can go away, that can go away. And I'll just take these clips instead. Ooh, physics. And then a stronghold key. That is a very important key, actually, so I'm going to need that. Oh, can I just put that in my... Good game. And there we go, we're done. We can just yoink back out, and that's it. That's the beauty of an immersive sim. Sometimes the solution to things are a lot simpler than they appear, and it feels kind of empowering. Immersive sims aren't always about challenging you. It's more about rewarding you for using your initiative. And it's a part of what, especially when immersive sims are about you playing as a character who is a touch more enhanced than the average Joe in the world. It's a part of what makes you, it just makes you feel like you're fucking dope. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. I think sometimes you can use panicked NPCs to get doors open as well, because they have access to it. There's many ways. There's many ways to do this game. Let's see, where does this lead if I open that up? Because I can't remember exactly everything, because I just beat this level once yesterday. Does that take... Oh, no. I've not been here yet. Oh, so that takes me to, like, this door and stuff like that. So probably would it... Can I get in there? I've not tried this way, so I'm going to see if I can. There we go. This is new to me now. And then if you ever feel a little on edge about like what's around you and that, you can just use your focus to just check and see. And I think that balances out with the fact that you can die very easy in this game. You can die very easy in this game. But I think, well, okay, fair enough. We'll play the game of kill 'em all. Oh god. I also love like the boomer shooter physics that you can do, where you can like shoot at the ground and practically fly for a minute. That'll do. I think I've got my focus back. There we go. I'm gonna try and be cracked. I'm gonna try and get cracked. There we go. Oh, we're getting cracked. I might not even need my focus for this. Oh fuck, I'm sorry. Except not really, you're all dead and I win. Yeah, no, I am super happy with this game and I've not even gotten into it yet. It's such a freeing game. I think this game would be a hell of a lot more frustrating if it didn't pair how nimble you are with the focus ability. It's a good compromise. Especially with like all of the starting from the beginning that you're gonna do. There we go. I think it's handy, usually, because a lot of games do the you can see through walls thing and it's a bit cheap, specifically when the character that you're playing as, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't sell the vibe that the whole thing's going for. You know what I mean? Looking through walls and stuff like that it's good to have it there when the vibe that you're going for calls for it. And in this case, you play as a scraggly little fucking spider woman that has heightened senses and shit like that. So in that case, yeah, that's okay. And even better than that is the compromise that they make for the fact of how fragile you are. It's kind of like you need the focus to balance out how quick and yeah, you're a glass cannon in that sense. You are a glass cannon in this game. And there is another thing that this game kind of has you doing. I get if like it's not your thing, that you don't want to use your brain and make decisions in a computer game and that. But oh god. But once again, I think like there really is a place for things like that. And I wish to see it more often. I'm not the biggest fan of games when they're like too complex. I think games like this are a nice balance of complexity and simplicity that makes it a lot more inviting to jump into a game like this. There you go. And then is this in this game? Ah, there we go. There's a lot of moments like that. A lot of moments of, I see. And yes, this is definitely a mouse and keyboard game, man. I have been wanting to play, like, more first-person games and the like that are, like, alright to use with a controller, but yeah, this is definitely not one of them. Well, I forget to mention the slide move in this game as well. It's very handy. Right. Let's say we throw my sword at this guy if I can. I cannot. But at least if I do that, just fuck him up. With the power of I sit on you. That's right. Is that the guy in there? Let's fuck him up, bro. Prepare for thine sitting. This game is unhinged, man. So I do want to do a main channel video on this, especially because what was it? I'm doing Hotline Miami the now, and I was gonna do Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars in time for the release of Grand Theft Auto 6, but since that game's been delayed now, it's given me options, and this is one of them. The only thing I'm worried about is like having that be the first video you see on my channel for like months, and people are gonna look at me funny for it. But game's kind of good though. It's kind of good enough where I'm there like, yeah, I'll take the looks. I'll take the, dude, what the fuck are you into? Because I just think this game's good. I think one thing I wouldn't mind with the inventory management, because sometimes you try to put something in your pocket and it doesn't go in there because the thing's full. I wouldn't mind if you swapped the items. So if you... I don't know how well I'll be able to showcase this, but like, if I was like carrying my gun, and I was like, I kind of want the toolbox that's on me, so I hit the toolbox button. I can because it's full, but I wouldn't mind if it would just let you swap places. So like, what was in that slot goes into your hands. I think that I'm not too bothered by it, but I think that's how I would prefer it. Just a little change that's like, can I swap out what's in my inventory into my hands? And what's in my hands goes into my inventory. I think it makes sense enough, because it does make reorganizing all my things a little bit... like I get stumped every now and then. I'm like, oh wait, not that pocket? Oh wait, not that pocket? Wait, where can I put anything? What can I do? I don't think it would do that much damage. Right, okay, so I don't need the stronghold key anymore. I don't. So I can make room for extra ammo if there's any more boxes here. No? That's alright then. Okay. I'll just go shoot them all. Glug this and all. We'll be moving fast and shit. Let's do it. Go. This is another thing I like. I think depending on how you took care of your contract depends on how much pressure you're going to be under when you have to escape. So right now, I've practically got the SWAT team after me now. There are people with machine guns everywhere. Because I bet if I did this with, I bet if I did this more quiet, there wouldn't be all of these, like, armed guards here now looking for me and that. I bet if I left less of a body trail, this wouldn't have been so touchy. Will I test that right now? No. I don't have time for that. There we go. And then I'll use my tail on this guy. If I can. Oh, God. Oh, did I die? Okay, so I died, but because I had one of them diamond gem things on me. It takes you to a room, a realm, or whatever, where you can reacquire any keys that you might want. Any keys that you found in the level will appear here, and you can purchase them with currency to blah, blah, blah. Oh, I forget as well, you can also customize your appearance. Yeah, there's all kinds of funky, skimpy outfits that you can wear in this game, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of good. Sometimes I make an exception for games like this. If they can just carry it across in a way that's, I'm not sure if meaningful is the word that I'm looking for, but at least, like, just bring a vibe about it, okay? Be honest about what it is you're bringing to your game and make it, like, important in some way, or make it like a part of your core theme. I don't know. I gotta stop firing this gun, man. Because I am, like, what was, like, one game that was pissing me off with this kind of stuff? Like, before I get back into the game, because I am reminded. Oh, shit, yeah, no, you're right, it's because my... Also, I would appreciate it if, when rebinding the controls, that you could let me rebind my movement keys, because I don't use WASD myself. It grants me less access to keys, and also it's a bit cramped for my, I guess, big hands. I'm not a very big person, but apparently my hands are huge and they get cramped whenever I'm using WASD and the spacebar. So if I could rebind the movement keys rather than having to use a third-party key remapper, that would be good. But anyway, Ananta. This is like the most recent example of a game that I have seen that just kind of uses skimpiness in a way that's just, I don't like it. I don't like it in the slightest, man. I think here it's like it doesn't have, in games like this, I think it just doesn't have to be there, and it's just being manipulative about it. You know what I mean? I don't care. Also, yeah, I did a whole fucking rant on this earlier. At least in games like this, it's more... It feels like it's doing it more for the sake of style. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel so much manipulative as it feels just stylish. Unique. It stands out about it. I love that as the character that you are, you can just eat, like, the most absurd things. I think you can eat rats as well. You can eat ashtray ashes as well, and they don't really I don't think they even grant you a benefit. You can just eat that. And that's fun. Tells you a little bit about the character you're playing as. There we go. So yeah, did I do it with any form of grace or anything that's gonna reward me? No. I could definitely do this with a bit more precision, per se. But damn if it isn't fun, man. Oh yeah, and I'll prove it. Yeah, you can eat ashtray ashes. Told you. I want to put that in the bin. There we go. It's an immersive sim. Right, okay, and then I suppose I'll try something new. I'll try a new mission then. Game's a vibe as well. I really love the style of the game. It's a good low poly, kind of gothic. I'm not sure if gothic's the word for it. Nah, I don't know if goth is really what this thing's going for. It's kind of, but it doesn't feel exactly like goth. It's definitely kind of more emo. So, okay, once again, yeah, I don't know. Like, my impression is, because it says, what, lesser contracts here, and then, what does that say? Create contract. Oh, greater contract, okay. So, something's telling me that if I do all of these, and it unlocks, like, maybe the next lot of things that I gotta do. So, let's see how this works. We'll see how this pans out, and then I'll probably call it there, honestly. Because this is kind of more where we'll be getting into the trial and error side of things, because I have no idea what's ahead of me. And maybe I can show off a bit of what that process is actually like. So, if I just take these guys out, because they attack me on sight. Oh, hello. If I use my focus to pick this thing up and then get rid of that guy, there we go. Throw this at them. Take them out, provided there's... Okay, I've got a bit of room to do it. Because the idea is you're cancelled out of the takedown animation if folk hit you before you finish it. Just. And then I'm going to use this thing. See, this is the thing about the focus thing. You really need it if you're going to be in a situation like this, especially for the first time. Not only because of attacking people, but also because of when you want to like pick things up off the ground and throw them at people with precision and all that. And this is what it is. Because again, I think the reason why being so in the dark like this is alright when all your task is to kill a target. That's all it is. I would be a lot more put off by it if... Oh, there we go. I keep forgetting this because it's like a... Oh, okay. I can't get through there. Fair enough. What was I saying? We got sidetracked. Yeah. From what I can tell, it looks like for the most part, all you're going to be doing is looking for a guy and killing him. And it's up to you how you do that. I think I'd be a lot more put off if each level was something a bit more complex, a bit more complicated, where it's like, you got to do this, then you got to do that, and da-da-da-da-da-da. This mission, you're delivering a package. This mission, you're doing this and that. I would feel a little bit too out there. It's a part of why, you know, like the latest Hitman games. They're like the most expensive games in the franchise, the latest ones, and they're good. They are, don't get me wrong. But I don't like playing them because there's too many steps to what it is you got to do. There's too many almost in-depth mechanics to think about that it just kind of puts me off. It's also like a very slow-paced game. Here, it's perfectly fine because all the rules are consistent. It is just doors that require keys and however you want to do it, basically. You never have to think too hard about what you got to do. It's just where you're going and how you're going to do it. And how you're going to do it, it all just kind of emerges to you. These animations are still fucking wild, though. I don't think I'd have it any other way, man. I don't think you even need to worry much about hiding bodies or anything like that, and I'm fine with that. The game seems to understand how to just be fun to play. classic, easy to pick up, hard to master type deal. Everything you basically need to know is presented to you at the very beginning, and it never strays too far outside of that, aside from, like, maybe you speak to certain NPCs and they'll reveal to you, oh, maybe I could give you a key if you can get me some booze or something like that. And you don't even have to do it. You don't have to do it. Play how you want to play. That's why immersive sims are really, really cool. Is there anyone else around here? Oh, fuck. Oh, dear. Oh, God. Please don't kill me. I'll kill you instead. I think this is how I want to die, bro. Yeah, yo, when the day I die comes, can it just be some crazy gal who's fucking breaking my neck with their pelvis? That's fine by me. Fucking cushion me to death, I don't care. I'll give away my position for that. Which, once again, I've not really found myself in a position where any way that I have died is really not been my fault, you know what I mean? And it, again, kind of comes down to, like, the whole focus ability. Is this one of those, like, yeah, so apparently there is a way to get past all of this without being seen. I'm not too interested in that, though. I like being evil in games. It's kind of good when you can get into the flow of doing it without focus on as well. Can I jump over people? Oh, I can. You can, like, double jump off people. We'll find out. So here we go. So you'll notice how I'm, like, getting into, like, really bad scrapes and dying from them and stuff, but that's okay. Because it's not too difficult to try something different. You always get results quite quickly. If you just remember what it is that you did beforehand and all that. Use item. Can I make it a scroll wheel thing? No, I can't. Oh, I hate when that happens. I hate when in games you can't use the scroll wheel to bind things. What's it got to be instead then? I'll try this button and see how that treats us. But that's going to be weird, but we'll see. Oh, we'll see. Now, can I do something? Let me try something. I want to bind the mouse wheel down button to just a key. Will that fix her problem? Maybe. It might fix her problem. I still don't know for sure, but this looks promising. Because at least then I can keep it on my mouse. That's what I want. Yeah, no, that's fine. And then maybe what I could do, because this is something I kind of always wanted to do. Dude, this is why games gotta make it that you can, bind it to, like, your scroll wheel, because you get more options that way. And then I would like it if drop button was not on, like, my fancy mouse button, on the scroll wheel. Make it go up so I can, like, just fucking, And then maybe, and then this is just kind of when I get, like, a bit too fancy, bro, but I need a space bar for stow items and all that. Do that, right? Then I can just make that so I don't have to use my side scroll wheel anymore. I don't like using that thing. I'm not always going to have a mouse with a side scroll wheel. Yeah. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Yeah, definitely, like, if we get, like, updates to this game, definitely make it that you can rebind your movement keys and that you can bind things to the scroll wheel, because the scroll wheel is so handy to bind shit to. Oh, and make it that you can, like, swap things in and out of your inventory when you press the pocket buttons and that. The shortcut keys. Otherwise, you don't really need much else. Like, yeah, you could do some... I don't know. I think anything beyond that would just be a bit like, look, you don't need that. Because I am imagining people will complain about, like, oh, I really want to know what kind of bullets that certain guns take before I try it. And it's like, you can figure that out. You can figure that out through trial and error. It's not the end of the world there. I'm fine with how that works. And I might not have too much else to say about this game other than it's just good. But I'm too fast for you, bro. And that's the other thing, like, you don't really need to use the focus thing. You don't really. It's just useful for when you got to, but, like, it does feel good when you can do it without. It does. But that's optional. A lot of this game is just about, like, options and things like that. Oh, you missed. Oh, and you're running for your life. Goodbye. I like that as well, that, like, sometimes... Oh, shit. Sometimes enemies get scared of you and they start running for their lives. It reminds me of Shadow of Mordor. I remember that one. There's, like, one ability that you can get where if you use a violent takedown on orcs, anyone who witnesses you doing that just fucking shits themselves and starts running for their lives. Because the action without the slow-mo isn't too difficult to get a hang on. Well, I say that, but I die. I think that's a great benefit. It's like another thing that incentivizes you not to use the focus meter, but to use, like, your mobility points instead. Because I think picking things up and throwing them is faster as well. Dude, everybody's after me. That's about the extent of my stealth skills in stealth games. You know what's funny about me? I love stealth games, but I'm terrible at them. Half the time I'm not even playing stealth games properly. I've put myself in that situation where it's like, oh shit, a witness. Oh shit, a witness. Oh shit, a witness. Because my impression is that the stealth system is they all know where you are once you're spot. But no, that's not the case though, because in the previous level, there was plenty moments where I got spot, but because it was like in that certain area, that's all that happens. This seems to be a challenge where if I alert everybody... No, this seems to be a challenge where if I alert one person, I alert everyone. I still don't... Okay, yeah, so whenever they're like... They've got the fuzzy thing around their heads, it means that they're suspicious. That's what basically... This is almost precisely what it was like when I was doing the first level as well. It was just me trying to suss shit out. That's what it is. I need to figure out how to get a key and a toolbox without being seen somehow. How the fuck am I going to do that? Okay, well, maybe if I try something a little different. I got an idea. So if I go down and climb up, that's like the most consistent way I can take care of this guy. Oh, there's 2 of them over here. Maybe that's why I'm getting reported to everybody. So there's a guy right there. So maybe I really want that toolbox. Okay, there we go. So if I grab that, put that away. Grab that, put that away, and let's get out of here really, really fast. Go up, 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 up. Jump over, and then we can use the toolbox to get that open. Cool, and I can pinch that. So when they find bodies, they seem to be a bit more alert. It looks like they will point you out quicker if they found a body. Right, now, is there anyone behind this door? Yep. So if I really, 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 really quick, but that's the guy we're looking for. So if we're fast enough, we can whoop, and then take them out before they know what's going on. And you're done. You're done, bro. I glug to that shit. And then I just gotta get out of here. And you know what? That went quite a bit better than usual. There we go. It's a process. It is. It's a process. I think a part of that is just because I was trying to get my keys bound and all that. Mostly just trying to figure out how that particular level works. Because I really want to figure out what happens when you beat contracts. Is it just these? No, it can't be. It can't be just 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. I don't believe that. Now, if it is, oh, I don't know. If it is, I'll think about that. Let's take a look. Help me understand. Tightly designed, interconnected levels with numerous paths to it. Oh, that's for sure. Full of hostile or friendly NPCs who react to crimes like stealing, trespassing, and murder. Space dozens of unique cosmetics. And 3 lesser. Right. 1 greater contract and 3 lesser contracts to complete. 4 levels in total built to be replayed. Holy shit. Yeah, no, there's just 4 levels? Oh, no. Just 4. I mean, okay, well, we'll see what we think then. Shit. Oh, gosh. Oh, I don't know. I mean... Oh, wow. Okay, let's try another one then. So there's just this big level and 3 little levels. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Shit. Okay. I mean, because what did I get this for? How much does this cost on Steam? I got this for £7.65. And it's supposed to be $8.50. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Because I was thinking, you got to have more than just 1 big level. I was thinking maybe let's say if, What if it was like 3 big levels and a little level to go alongside them or something? If this had like 2 more big levels or something, because that's confusing, because it was also going kind of like story vibe as well. And I was thinking, there's no way you can do a story with just that. You can't do that. What the... But again, it does depend on like what all the extra content is like as well, because you get all the unlockable things as well. What have I unlocked? Right, silent to move, but prone to snack. So complete stronghold, master stronghold. So that must mean like if I got like all the fucking medallions in one go or something. Dominate Saint. Dominate me, master. Dominate. Unlock. Oh, that'll be like for the coin things. So yeah, now I see the incentive for the replay value. I'm just a little bit concerned because I wouldn't ask this to be like Dishonored, right? Where it's like like a bunch of levels, but like, oh, I don't know. I feel like double or triple this would have been a little bit more like, okay, yeah. Let's take a look at another level, right? Like, here's like the demo level, right? Oh, that's awkward, because like, it's all great. I love the... I just thought we were going to get more levels in this, man. Oh, no. What am I gonna do? Right. Well, anyway, let's give this a shot. Let's see that, because this is the level that you get to play in the demo. I think that's a shame, because I do love the gameplay in this game. I love the levels in this game, and that's the thing. That's the thing that I'm thinking about. Because I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the game to be that small. I wasn't expecting it to be that tiny, man. Because that is a very small game. That is, in fact, a very small game. And I think more than like... I don't think the price lets me down so much. It's more that... It's just because I like this game, man. I suppose what's not so bad is like, yeah, it's a challenging game as well. It is very challenging. Beating the levels is no, like... is no breeze. And I think that's a good thing, because it does still help with like the whole replay value thing. I'm just wondering... like, is that really going to be enough? I would need to spend more time with this game. Because there's one other game that I've got my eye on that's definitely going to release before I finish my Hotline Miami video, and that is Skate Story. That game's really caught my attention. Because I've been anticipating that one for a long time. I think once I'm done with Hotline Miami, I'm either going to do Skate Story or this game. To be fair, the fact that it's a smaller game means it's easier for me to cover. There's not too much I have to look at. But I'm still surprised. I'm surprised at how there's only one proper mission. I don't want to say it like that. There's only one big mission and 3 little ones. I don't know. And I think the thing that's bothering me about that is that the little ones, like the one that I did just there, seems to be very limited in how you can approach it, because it's very, you have to not get spot to do it with some grace. With the big one, you could get Spot here and there, and it would still be like this cohesive experience. But this is kind of based on one thing, and that is... Oh, it's so brief, is the thing. Oh, I don't know. What's the stronghold like? Because I've done the bike place, because that's the demo thing. I just wasn't thinking that was almost a quarter of the game. This place is cool. Oh man, but that's what's hurting me. These are such cool places, man. And there's only 4 of them. They've got to add more to this game. I think that's what they gotta do, man. They gotta add like 3 more, like 2 or 3 more big levels and maybe like an additional 2 little levels or something. 4 big levels would be brilliant. Dare I say maybe 5. Because looking at this place, before I even like properly play it, because I know I'm just getting chased around and stuff like that. Because that's, oh man, because I love this game, man. The mechanics here are so good. I love how you can just whiz around and shit like that. You could probably do some gnarly stunts without even using the focus mode and all that. All the different ways you can still beat these levels. I can definitely see a lot more opportunities with this one because it's like a lot more roomy and stuff. I noticed how in at the gas station that you could still be in a situation where you get Spot on the roof, but the folk downstairs won't know about it. I think there's a basement in that one as well. I love the big mission because, like, to be fair, like what I have shown in that one is like only a portion, like only a fraction of what you'll experience when playing the game. So it is why, like, while I'm surprised, I'm still not sure how, like, surprised I should be. I don't know. But the main thing on my mind is I would love more. I'd love more than that. Because with this mission, so yeah, no, I really shouldn't really show that much then, because it would kind of ruin it, man. Do I recommend this game? Yeah, I do. That's the thing. I do recommend it. Even like with their asking price, I recommend it. But I'm just surprised. I'm just a bit unpleasantly surprised that we got 1 big mission and 3 little ones. I feel like it should definitely be like at least double that. At least double that. I think. I don't know. Because one game I'm reminded of is Cruelty Squad. This is the thing I can't really get out of my head. Cruelty. Oh yeah, because I'm a fucking... I think it's important to address this because I can't just say this. I can't just... Oh, damn it. I can't just blow smoke up this game without a little bit of context elsewhere. Cruelty Squad. So that one is like double the price. It is. But again, Cruelty Squad has levels and levels and levels in it. And it's the same type of deal. Granted, though, like, a lot of Cruelty Squad is, like, done, like, purposefully with, like, low-quality assets and stuff. It's a part of their style. But it's still, like, Cruelty Squad has got some fucking... It's got the replay value, and I think it's definitely got more than a big level and 3 little levels, man. And there's like all the different equipment you can use in that game and stuff. I don't know how I feel about that. But for what it's worth, like, Brush Burial also has, like, a very unique gameplay style of its own, a very unique vibe of its own. And I do like it for that. But I'm a little bit concerned by the fact that that is significantly less than I thought that what we were going to get, man. Oh, I don't know. Because this is what I love about the game. When you're sneaking about and then you get close enough that you can take them down and shit. And then you can figure out the lay of the land and climb up ladders, climb down into the nooks and crannies and stuff like that. It's all there in that regard. It really is. Because my instant impression of this game is that this is fucking good. This is like really, really good. It's the first thing that I want to say about this. Especially once you start to get a feel for all the mechanics and how everything works and you get better at it. It's just fun. And I want to be more supporting of it. But I need to spend a bit more time with it to make sure. Because, yeah, no, my first impression of how many levels there are, oh dear. I don't know. Because, yeah, at least it says it on the Steam page and all that. It's not really trying to pull the wool over your eyes in that sense. I was just... Because I was following this project and just, like, watching all the cool gameplay and all that. I just thought we were going to... I didn't think it was going to be that minimal. I would never get it in my head not to recommend this game. For sure. It would feel unfair if, like, I was to go onto Steam right now and give it a down thumb sort of thing. So I can at least say that's not where my mind's at when it comes to how I feel about the amount of content here. Once again, especially because of the replay value and the challenge at that. And that's the other thing. I'm usually not too fussed about short games. Look at Little Nightmares, for example. I'm trying to think of like some of the shortest games that I've got. That's what I want to take a look at. I'm gonna see what like some of the shortest games I've got are, just for like reference and that. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. I was not expecting this. at all. What are some of the shortest games that I have? Because I don't know. Like, I guess games like Go Mecha Ball, but like, even Go Mecha, like, it's a roguelite, so it's different. It's different when it's a roguelite. Maybe like Grow Home or something? No. Because I don't think I have many games that are like as small as this. It's like some of my shortest games, you know, like Postal or fucking, yeah, again, Little Nightmares. But even then, XO1. But even then, there's like, they do like that similar thing where it's like they're replayable, but like there's more than 4 levels, bro. I think one game that I can think of. I'll see if I can dig it up. Because there's one game I've got that you could finish in one sitting. Just one sitting. But it does this thing where it's like a very specific kind of experience. It's like, again, kind of like Little Nightmares, but it's not a horror game. It's a shoot 'em up. There we go. What's the deal with this one? Because I'm sure the price would have changed. $4.79. So there's, like, this is probably the shortest game that I've got. And I love it, and I come back to it every now and again. Yeah. Because even though there are, like, I think it's like 5 levels or something. Yeah, there's 5 levels in here. And they're all very short as well. They're like a minute long. You could probably, like, if you're good at this game, because what is it? I think you die in like 2 hits or something. But if you went for this, on average, you'll beat this game in half an hour and then you're done. So, and I love this game. I do. Okay. Yeah, I'm just surprised, especially like in the context of a, what do you call, immersive sim. I didn't think it would be quite as small as this, but again, I think if I knew beforehand, I still wouldn't be too fussed. I think I'm just a little bit, whoa. I'm just a little bit on the, whoa. You what? Is that it? I think definitely, like, if more could be added to this game at some point, please do. Because I love this gameplay. That's the point. I'm not used to it yet, but I'm getting used to it, and I'm having a great time getting used to it as well. I do love how open-ended it is when it comes to finishing the levels. It's so good. It is actually so good. The takedowns are fucked. It's great. The movability and all that kind of stuff. The way that, like, the more stuff you consume, the faster you go, the more focus you use, the slower you go. It's very good. It's such a solid set of game mechanics in that. I think I was just, especially when doing, I think, the tutorial and the like, and it introduced this story of, like, we just rescued our boyfriend from some guys who thought they could kidnap him and shit like that. I thought there was, like, a whole story thing going on where it's like there's gonna be, like, a build-up to an end thing or something like that. But it doesn't look like that. It looks like it's just giving us 4 levels, and I'm... Ooh. I don't know. No, it's alright. No, I'm just a bit flabbergasted at it, that's all. I'm just a bit like, huh? What? Do I recommend this game? Yeah, no, I still do. And I still might cover it as well. I think I'll still cover a game. I think I'd still be happy to cover this. It's just, I was just surprised at that. Yeah, but I don't think there's much more I can really say, because if I keep explaining more stuff, it's really just giving away, like, some of the cool secrets you can find in this game. That's the point. It's all there for you to, like, just suss it out by yourself and work out what other cool things you can do, what cool things you can find and all that. It's really good in that sense. Especially what with, like, the challenge and the specific kind of balancing this game uses. It's so well made. It's really well made. I'd love to see more of it, man. I'd love to see more of it. But for the time being, yeah, I'm gonna be spending time with these 4 levels, figuring out what cool things I can do with it, unlocking outfits and shit. It's great. It's great for that reason. I'm just surprised. I'm just a bit like, I've said it already, yeah. Yeah. Definitely one of the shortest games I've got, though. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. But that's okay. It's alright. It will definitely be brought up a lot, though. People are gonna point it out a lot, man. And I can't blame folk for that, because I'm a bit surprised by it too. But again, no, what they got is a well-made game. I'm gonna spend more time with it, and then maybe I'll do a Cleverly Stupid Presents on it. But we'll need to see, because I do want to take a look at. Where are you? Oh, there's so many games I'm anticipating and shit like that. But yeah. Skate Story is one that I'm really looking forward to, man. I've been following this one for years and years. And to see that it's, like, almost here. But, that's about the size of it then. So, yeah, all in all, though, before I go, yeah, all in all, check out my main channel is good, and yeah, Gutter World, bro, it's good. It's still good.